Mark Rogers TV's College Football Top 25 getting the jump on the College Football Playoff Committee. Their selections will be released Tuesday night. The regular season is in the books. We look forward to championship weekend, starting with Friday night's Pac-12 title game with USC taking on Stanford. All right. If you love college football, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have regular discussions with the best bloggers, broadcasters, and writers in the industry, and my analysis included as well. All right, including my weekly top 25 that makes sense. So since the first week of the season, I've looked at the AP Top 25, the Coaches Poll Top 25, before the College Football Playoff rankings came out in October, and had a series of videos in which I showed plainly where these rankings were inconsistent, didn't have any continuity to them, didn't make any sense, and were illogical in a number of ways. Now that the College Football Playoff rankings are out, I've got the jump on the top 25. Now, this isn't necessarily a guess of what the College Football Playoff rankings are going to be. This is what I believe that the rankings should be. These are my rankings, and that doesn't even necessarily mean that I think a particular team is better than a particular team. This is based strictly on resume. For example, Ohio State I have ranked number 8 in the country. I believe that they're a little bit better than that, but I have them ranked 8th. They've lost 2 games. Their resume says that they should be placed there. So I base it on wins and losses, number 1. That's what matters, what's on the scoreboard, the results. Number 2, because these teams do not play very often, there aren't many cross-sectional, cross-country games. We have to go through this evaluation process of this idiotic system that's not objective. It's not the NFL, Major League Baseball, or the NBA, where we can just go by wins and losses. We have to evaluate the teams. Therefore, the performance counts. Who did you play? Were you dominant in your wins, or did you scrape by, squeak by? In the losses, were you competitive? And who did you play? So, record, performance, results, resume, this all counts. So, for example, taking one game into consideration from Saturday, Clemson annihilated a good South Carolina team. Had they won that game by a field goal? Yes, that's what counts. Just winning. Just winning. But they're being compared against teams with like records. Therefore, you have to evaluate the performance on the field, and Clemson was dominant. All right, here's the top 25 as I see it. Consider that I have South Carolina, Louisville, NC State, San Diego State, and Toledo under consideration. They just missed the cut. At number 25 is Michigan. 24 is South Florida. 23, Mississippi State. Virginia Tech's number 22, and Washington State at 21. Here's the top 20. Oklahoma State, Michigan State at 19, Northwestern at 18, LSU is number 17, Notre Dame now at number 16, Memphis at number 15, another group of 5 team. Those are difficult, of course, to evaluate, especially considering their schedules. But Memphis at 15, Washington 14, Stanford 13, Penn State's number 12. TCU's number 11. Here's the top 10. Central Florida making an appearance in the top 10 at that 10th position. USC 9. Ohio State 8. Miami 7. Georgia 6. Here's the top 5. Alabama number 5. Auburn 4. Oklahoma 3. Clemson 2. And your number 1 team in college football, the Wisconsin Badgers. Those are my thoughts of my top 25 rankings. Not necessarily the best teams in the country, 1 through 25, but the teams with the best resumes, 1 through 25. Would like to hear your thoughts. Let's discuss and debate. Leave your comments. I enjoy reading and getting to as many comments as possible. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, again, for the very best coverage in college football. Right here on Mark Rogers TV.